Talking to women can be very intimidating at times. Before you even approach the girl, you start feeling very anxious. Then, right before you talk to her, you start doubting yourself because you can't think of anything interesting to say. So, you resort to asking her mundane questions and ask her, more questions. And as you ask her more questions, her answers get shorter and shorter until she says something along the lines of, "I should be getting back to my friends," also known as an escape from you. First of all, that particular scenario shouldn't bother you, or at least you shouldn't let it discourage you. It might not even be your fault when talking to the girl when a conversation goes sour. She could just be having a bad day. She could be in a hurry, or not feeling very social, or maybe she's just plain mean. In either case, you should have a backup plan. Make sure you have a backup plan. As a matter of fact, right when you're finished with this video, imagine a conversation that you might have with a woman after you approach her. Think of what you could say to start the conversation and what a possible reaction to that could be. Also, think of some stories or anything interesting that you can start talking about for when the conversation starts to go downhill. Here's a tip to talk to the girl for a longer time. Women typically tend to get more talkative if you generalize them. For example, if she tells you she's from Arizona, you could say something like, "Why do all girls from Arizona have blonde hair?" Or something, fill in the blank. Why do all girls from Arizona wear capris, or something like that. Another helpful tip is if you imagine you are actually watching the conversation from a third person perspective, like as if you're watching yourself and the girl have a conversation on TV. In other words, keep it entertaining. If it wouldn't entertain you from watching it, what makes you think it's going to entertain her from participating in it? So, in summary, you should have a backup plan so you're never at a loss for words. Generalize her just to kind of get her talking. And keep things interesting. Try to keep her entertained. Now, there are many other aspects involved in getting a girl. If you would like to learn more, go to jsays.howtogetaGirlfriend.blogspot.com. That is jsays, J-S-E-Z, howtogetaGirlfriend, all one word, .blogspot.com.